Nearly 4 decades after its debut, the Tron franchise is once again making waves as Tron 3, currently entitled Tron Ares, is set to transport us back into its sleek digital world. Leading the film is the enigmatic Jared Leto, who has been attached to the project for quite some time. Now, the casting of Evan Peters stirs intrigue and further anticipation for the upcoming installment. In this video, I'd like to discuss this casting news, the reported story details involving his character, and what this could mean for the overall plot of the third film. The early announcement of Jared Leto's casting as the protagonist was met with a range of reactions from fans, spanning from heavy pessimism to cautious optimism. Known for his extreme method acting and willingness to explore complex characters, Leto could bring something new to the Tron universe. Deadline confirmed that his character is in fact named Ares, and that he is the manifestation of the Tron program. With his controversial, negatively received time as the Joker in the Suicide Squad and the title role in the much-maligned Morbius, to his acclaimed Oscar-winning turn in Dallas Buyers Club, Leto's chaotic acting trajectory has sparked uncertainty among many regarding his ability to successfully helm Tron Ares. Now, Evan Peters' addition to the Tron cast marks an intriguing development in the film's pre-production. Known for his roles in the American Horror Story anthology series and as Quicksilver in the X-Men movies, Peters is no stranger to embodying varied and nuanced characters. However, the exact details regarding the character he is set to play remain under wraps. The two significant roles that Deadline mentions are of a soldier in the virtual world and a gamer in the human realm. Considering the name of Leto's character Ares, who is the god of war in Greek mythology, it would make sense for him to play a warrior character. It could also be entirely possible that Peters is the real-world gamer. Another possibility for Peters' character comes from unconfirmed rumors which several media sites have repeated that the actor may be playing the villain. This rumor likely stems from what Daniel Richtman revealed on his Patreon earlier this month, stating that Peters is rumored to replace Cillian Murphy as the film's villain, Edward Dillinger Jr., after the actor had to drop out. Being unverified information, I would take this rumor with a grain of salt. However, if it is true that Edward Dillinger Jr. will be making a reappearance, then I'd personally love to see the introduction of a new master control program as designed by Dillinger. If handled well, it could enrich the narrative, providing a sense of continuity and respect for the original film. However, reintroducing this character and the iconic villain of his design could be a risky move, especially if it is not integrated artfully into the story. In the special features of Tron Legacy's Blu-ray and DVD release, a hint at the return of Edward Dillinger Jr. was cleverly woven into an Easter egg. The clip features a conversation between Edward Dillinger, played by David Warner in the original Tron, and his son, Edward Dillinger Jr. This virtual exchange involves discussions of Sam's ascendancy over Encom, with Dillinger Jr. taking the username EDJ0431 and Dillinger Sr. as MCTRL751. This hints at the possibility of the Dillinger legacy having a significant role in Tron Ares. Though it is highly speculative, this Easter egg certainly sparks interest, suggesting a more intricate interplay of past and present characters, including the return of the Master Control program that could be possible in the forthcoming sequel. It's been previously reported that Jesse Wugatow wrote the most recent draft of the script for this new film, which apparently was the original Tron 3 Ascension script that was developed before filming was ultimately shut down in 2015. It likely has gone through several changes, but it is noteworthy that the character Ares was from the original Ascension script, which Joseph Kosinski confirmed was about inverting the idea of Tron, that all the stuff from the grid would come into our world, resulting in a blending of the two. These newest reports regarding the Tron Ares film also seem to confirm the plot is based off of the original Tron 3 concept. While the two previous movies were largely set inside the world of computers and programs, the script for Ares, written by Jesse Wugatow and Jack Thorne, is said to focus on the emergence of a sentient program that crosses over into the human world that is not ready for contact. Whether Ares will in fact make the journey to the human world remains to be seen. Upon first hearing the news of Leto's casting, I found myself aligning with the idea of him playing the villain based on his prior roles and the mythology behind his character's name. Many speculated that this character would be a program intent on finishing what Clue started in Tron Legacy in his attempt to invade the human world. But if Peters ends up being the villain in the story, it makes me wonder even more about the motivations of the Ares character. Whereas Tron's primary function was to secure and defend the digital space, could Ares, as an evolution of this program, take a more proactive approach to protect both realms? Whatever the case may be, it's wise to approach this new story with a degree of caution. The casting of Jared Leto as Ares, the manifestation of the Tron program, invites a certain level of intrigue, yet given Leto's varied acting history, it's hard to definitively predict how he'll navigate this role. His interaction with Peter's character could serve as a captivating dynamic, but it could also fall flat if not executed with nuance and care. With Joachim Roning at the helm, I'll be interested to see whether he can carry on the franchise's tradition of pushing the boundaries of visual storytelling. In my view, if Jeff Bridges and Bruce Boxleitner are absent from the upcoming Tron Ares, that would be a deal-breaker. Bridges' portrayal of Kevin Flynn and Boxleitner's depiction of Tron are not merely roles they played. These characters have become hallmarks of their careers and are etched into the very fabric of the Tron universe. Thus, their involvement in Tron Ares feels essential, both as a tribute to the franchise's origins and as a bridge to its future. Without their presence, there's a significant risk that Tron Ares could lack the spirit, heart, and soul that has kept the series alive throughout its turbulent history. But I'm curious to know what you think of the casting news and plot details that have been released so far for Tron Ares. Is there any element that has you particularly excited or concerned? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe for more Tron and other sci-fi and fantasy news and lore. Thank you all so much for your support, and as always, have a very nerdy day.